Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Yeah. We there with another banger. You know it's she, Jim with me. Alright, same old same. Sorry, that's what gets the gains. So we got Barbell RDLs, we have hip thrusts, we have our Smith machine Goodmornings. Today is the third day of the week, so our single leg exercise will be a lunge combo, which is a side lunge, side squat step, and a curtsy lunge kind of a deal. Let's get into it.
Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her mood. In the mirror, I'm doing my dance. Ain't packing out nobody's pants. He a rapper, but don't got a chance. Stuck in my waist, so I'm living my bands. Like 1 million views in a day. There's so many ways to get paid. I tried dipping, he begged me to stay. Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna rum. Big boobs in the butt, stay plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. They like, I tell you, always stay hot. Oh, they mad cause I keep making bops. Oh, she mad cause I'm taking her spot. If I was bitches, I'd hate me a lot. Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her mood. No friends, I don't fuck with the fake. Saying they love me, but one in my place. In my party, I'm looking the baddest. So the paparazzi in my face. Pretty bitch, but I came from the gutter. Said I'd be lit by the end of the summer. And I'm proud that I'm still getting bigger. Going viral is getting them sicker. Like what? Let's keep it a buck. Bitch too boring, I'm stuck in a rut. Lamborghini wrong when I hop at the truck. Pretty bitch like Lauren with a big ass butt. Yup, pretty face and a waist all gone. And I'm making them wait, hold on. And I'm making them wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her mood.
I already built us up. We're about to get in here and do these RDLs. I'm going to use a band today. I might also use some weights as a wedge to give me some advantage on my hip hinge, but we'll see. All right, gang. So I am going to go ahead and use the small 5-pound plates as wedges. Right here, we're going to play with it and make sure that the bar is set up correctly, because I do not want to have to pick up the bar and then adjust where I want my foot placement. Make sure when you are picking up that bar, you roll those shoulders back, you suck in that gut, you tuck in that butt, and you push through those heels. If you can see in the background, gang, I already got my hip thrust situation preset up. Make sure you always have things preset up so you can go from one move to the next. All right, y'all know what's T. When you pick up the bar, you are imagining that someone is trying to take the bar away from you. We are creating a pull, right, and push mechanism. The pull is when you are pulling the bar up. It's like somebody is trying to take the bar from you, right? And the push mechanism is when you are hinging those hips back. So imagine you're at the top of a cell phone collapsing down, or like people say, you are trying to close the car door with a handful of groceries, or closing a door with your glutes. We have 4 sets, 8 to 10 reps. I'm using a band here today to do a little push on progressive overload. I'm still struggling in that 6 to 8 rep range, like I told y'all in the previous vlogs. If you're still struggling in that 6 to 8 to 10 rep range, you're not ready to move up in weight. All right, we finna get in here and move to the next exercise, which are our hip thrusts. I'm gonna set us up, and then I'm gonna get into the science of how I set up and why I do. All right, gang, so this is how I build my hip thrust situation. I first put a mat down on the platform, and I use the 12-inch step-up box. I call it the step-up box because that's what people tend to use these for, as my bench. I am 5'3", so the traditional bench is just too high. I have to do too much work to get the bar up. So I also put 2 25-pound plates on the back so that as I am thrusting, the box bench does not move. I try to place the bar in the middle of the box situation, so when I sit down, I am in the middle for equitable distribution of weight of the bar.
Low-key, all of them done they notice. I'm not joking, all my guys, them know me. Since '06, I've been writing the story. I know be OG, but if you ask them know me.
All right, gang, we have our hip thrust here. 4 sets, 8 to 10 reps at 185 pounds. Making sure whatever bench or apparatus you're using, when you place yourself, your shoulder blades are right underneath the ledge or right at the ledge of the bar, at the bench or step up, whatever you're using. You scoop the bar up with your hips, and you are going up and down in a slow and controlled movement. Imagine you're an ice cream scoop and you are scooping out the ice cream. And as you're coming down, again, somebody is trying to take the bar away from you as you are coming up. You guys are creating in your mind a pulley mechanism. I'm also holding a little bit at the top, making sure I get that maximum glute squeeze. Again, you are using your glutes and your hamstrings and your heels and your core to pull that bar up. You have to be intentional with how you create your repetitions.
I want to be dancing with you forever. You see through the storm, take me as I am.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna get over here to the Smith machine for our good mornings. And like I said earlier, I mean, y'all see that sweat check. Our single leg exercise for the third training day of the week is a lateral lunge, side step, curtsy lunge combo. It's for that side booty. Trying to round that thing on out. All right, let's get into it. All right, gang. We have the first superset of the day, which are our Smith machine good mornings and our side booty combo. I am using the 2 5-pound plates here as a wedge, and I am placing the bar in a comfortable position so that I am making sure I am hinging back and not squatting down. Imagine someone has a rope around your hips and they are pulling you back and you're resisting a little as you are coming down, making sure those movements are slow and controlled. So either you're imagine yourself collapsing down the top of your body like you're a flip phone from back in the day, or you're closing the door with your glutes. Again, all movements slow and controlled, pushing through your heels and making sure that core is engaged and that pelvis is tucked. Let's get into the side booty combo. All right, gang, we're moving into our single leg exercise for today's session. Single leg exercises are done to make sure we have equal strength in both legs and both glutes. So I feel like on this exercise, both legs are the working leg, but we're going to talk here about the leg that moves. Make sure with the static leg, you are pushing through your heel with each move of the moving leg. I hope that makes sense. So with the lateral step out, you're stepping out laterally. With this curtsy lunge, you are doing a small curtsy. It's not a big curtsy. If you do a big curtsy, you're going to miss the muscle, which is the hip abductor that we're trying to work. So when you go backwards for that curtsy lunge, you're just right on the outskirts of the back ankle of the static or standing leg. I'm using a 35-pound kettlebell today. I did 10 reps each leg, 2 sets, worked in with the Goodmornings. That's what makes it a superset. I did keep on the band just for stability because lunges can make you a little wobbly. All right, gang, let's get into the last move of the main event and get to these finishers. Y'all, switch it. All right, it's 8:38 at the gym. Closes at 9. So that was 2 sets of the Goodmornings mixed in superset with 2 sets of our single leg combo. Let's get to these finishers before the gym closes. All right, gang, we've made it to our finishers. You know what we do around here. If not, welcome to the gang, and this is how we do it. All right, we have our leg lifts here. We have our glute medius leg lifts, and we have our 45-degree leg lifts, cable. All right, I'm doing a little bit of a deficit today. So on my standing leg, I have a little cushiony thing. All right, as you saw first, I created tension on the cable. Made sure I got myself angled correctly. And these are our glute medius leg lifts. And we are kicking our leg back and out. So think external rotation. I say leg lift because we are not having too much bend in the knee. It's not a kickback. It's a leg lift, making the whole entire leg work instead of just doing a kick back, which is more quad, thigh than it is glute. Let's get into it. Up next are our 45-degree cable leg lifts. So the same thing, we're using the cushion for a deficit. We are creating tension on the cable. We are stepping over the cable, and we are lifting the working leg up and out. See how I have my foot kind of behind my leg, like where it's being flexed? You're going up and out.
I've been all in my phone, I got options, and I don't wanna tell you to drop.
All right, Fit Fam, we almost done. We have our final finisher and our final superset here, which are traditional back extensions, superset with glute-focused back extensions. We are using a 35-pound dumbbell today. So when you are completing the rep on this traditional back extension, make sure your feet are shoulder width apart, your shoulders are square, your back is flat, and you are contracting using your core, hamstring, and glutes. So this is the same concept as an RDL as you're performing it. We're creating that pulley mechanism again. Imagine somebody's trying to take it away from you as you're coming up. And when you are going down, they are pulling it away from you. So you are going down with intention. You lock out at the top of the glute. Don't overextend your back. And we are squeezing at the end of each set. All right, gang, final exercise of the day, which are glute focused back extensions. Here, your feet are shoulder width apart and your toes are pointed out in sumo stance. Your back is rounded and you are doing a movement similar to a cable pull through or a hip thrust. That's the movement. Make sure your core is engaged, your hamstrings and your heels are really doing the work, and you are locking out at the top of the glute with your shoulders rounded. All right, gangling. It is, let me get the camera together. 8:53, 7 minutes left. I'm gonna bust out one more superset of these back extensions. Then we're gonna be bouncing. Yeah, all right. Thank y'all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you know every time your girl drop a video. Smooches. Uh-oh, y'all hear that? We didn't close the gym down, but I still gotta wrap these edges back down. I took it down for y'all. You know, got to preserve the do gang. Y'all, how come we almost just got left in the gym, bro?
Mommy is starting to rain.
Woo.